dark side of unrealistic male body standards. Now, the only reason why I'm clicking this and watching this is for one reason. I don't know if you guys saw, but Billie Eilish made a statement that I personally agreed with. Men don't face criticism about their bodies because girls are nice. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're real thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. They don't give a f because we see people for who they are. Bro, come on. Come on. Like, this isn't even... It wouldn't matter if a dude was saying this. I would completely disagree. It wouldn't matter if a dude was saying this about like in the exact reverse. Actually, the most out of touch I've ever read. Like, personally, if you a fat post something onto reels, you will get flamed. No, it's crazy, bro. Fat guy versus fat girl, big difference in the comments. Humongous difference in the way the comments look. Like, this is just a terrible statement to make. And coming from a former fat, I can tell you right now, that is not true. Like, the pure difference in me being able to pull between my weight is literally from like 10% to 90%. But anyways, let's see this video. Let's see what this video is talking about.
If you search Google for the perfect male physique, something interesting shows up. The same for men's health. This wasn't always the case.
Okay.
Now, let me close those tabs before I start getting strange looks
The average human body size?
But many are calling this phenomenon one of the biggest threats to the fitness industry. And this isn't coming from people that just want an excuse to be lazy.
Unhealthy relationship with food. I don't court a banana. I don't.
Nor is it coming
So,
from
what's he talking about?
give yourself a hug type people.
Yeah, they're there, Cookie Monster.
In fact, the people speaking out are heavily
literally like 99% of the people on these covers are just on some type of steroids or something like that. And that's the thing, like, I hope most of y'all understand, bro. And guys, girls, whatever, 99% of these people, they're on some type of shit. Like, you'll almost never get this type of body no matter how much you work out. It's almost impossible.
And most do. But the more you listen,
oh, I know,
the more you realize a harsh truth.
For an increasing number of men and boys, this otherwise benign desire to be more attractive transforms into something categorically disordered.
This is a systemic problem, too taboo for television, but the human brain isn't built to recognize, often until it's too late.
No, there's no short, secret recipe for it. You know, you just have to...
Don't do this at home. I don't ever want to be in that kind of shape again.
It's not...
Like, it doesn't even seem worth it. Like, for me, I'm only 120 pounds. For me, yeah, like, y'all know the amount of work you have to put in for this type of physique, man. This is like anime character physique right here. This is Channing Tatum. This is an anime character type physique. You would legit have... Imagine having to... work out like 2 hours your entire life, pretty much, aiming to achieve this. You could probably achieve like 50% less of this normally, what he has, but this specifically is almost impossible.
Not natural. There's not like many drug use or abuse issues where you get complimented so much.
They see it on the small screen on their phone. They see it on the big screen in Hollywood movies. It's in their hands when they're a f***ing toddler.
So yeah, I decided to start training.
Don't compare yourself to these people, because they're probably lying to you anyway.
You need to pull your head out your ass and understand.
It takes its toll.
It's not right.
I think it's like, you shouldn't compare yourself, but it's more like you should, I'm more like get motivated from like, if I see some, I don't know, like a Sam Sulek or something like that. If I see something like that, I'm like, damn, I'm motivated to work out. Or if I see like a cool anime character, I'm like, shit, I gotta work out and get like them. So you can do that, Jaro.
I know it's not right,
I believe you.
I can't say for sure that this is going to
Industry
stop.
problem.
So, how did body dysmorphia become so widespread and deadly? But more importantly, why are more people speaking about this?
Unrealistic man body standards are deadly. Let's take a time I was gone.
Boy.
Okay, go back. Dude, Chris Hemsworth in the first Captain America was so different. What the hell is this physique, bro? This is just insane as a human being to have.
What is the perfect male physique? For me growing up,
Steroids?
it was something like this. Health magazines suggest the same. Over time, this ideal has morphed towards something leaner and more muscular.
Trust me.
Hollywood films
Bro
make this
has
clear.
boobs.
Similarly, with reality TV shows, female dolls are criticized for becoming unrealistic, but male dolls are arguably even worse. 1960s G.I. Joe looks like he's about to unveil the iPhone.
What the hell?
30 years later, he looks more like a bodybuilder. Early Luke Skywalker, besides
That's
modern
not Chris Hemsworth. Bro, whatever. Same. Close enough.
Skywalker, Batman,
Chris Evans, I think.
besides modern Batman. You get the point. If we ask AI to show us the ideal male physique, a similar image is painted. There's a clear ideal becoming more and more extreme.
Oh my, what?
Male physique. A similar image
Hold
is
up.
painted.
Where's that big nigga? Get the out of here. Bro, ain't nobody looking like this. God damn. Look at this jawline, arms. Oh my god, his arm is the size of like 2 of my legs. That's a bison leg. Nobody looking like Tyreek. This is max level Tyrone right here.
There's a clear ideal becoming more
200
and more
milligrams of
extreme.
Tren.
So, what are we seeing here? These are the men of the Woodabee tribe, showing their slender bodies, white teeth and eyes in a beauty pageant to win the attention of the female judges. This is what the peak male looks like in the Bodai tribe, where the men compete to be the fattest. Ancient Greek statues depict a lean, muscular body as desirable, while traditional Japanese culture associates masculinity with self-discipline, loyalty, and
No, it's
honor.
kind of crazy how different body standards are around the world. Like, there's really some fat-ass niggas out there. They just move to that tribe, and they'll be good.
To identify
ain't
the
covering enough.
physical ideal, we need to understand what beauty is. The
Let's go.
Oxford Dictionary defines it as the quality of being pleasing to the senses or to the mind. And looking across different cultures, the ideal seems to vary and change over time. Social media and the internet have
Like
erased
avocado
cultural
can move there,
boundaries
it'll be a
and created a
good-
highly competitive environment where only the most extreme stand out. This emphasis on leanness and muscularity isn't just a Western thing, it's gone global. We are witnessing the homogenization of the ideal male physique, or some
And I feel like for y'all think for the most part like this is positive because there definitely has been like an uproar ever since like 2020. There's been like a skyrocket of like gym shit. I feel like for the most part it's pretty positive. I mean, it helped me, you know, lose weight and stuff like that. But sometimes it can be negative. If
30
you think you're exactly gonna look like this, like you start working out just to look like this, then you're kind of just stupid, bro. To be honest.
as hypermasculinity. Even society's ideal men seem to be getting stuff done to achieve this.
There's been a lot of talk about, red pill and self-improvement, creating your hyper-masculine
Okay, red pill is ridiculous, bro. I hope y'all know you can work out without being into that red pill shit. Like, I don't even remember the last time I heard it. I think Loki fell off.
character. Looking
just
like
wanna
you
lose
swallowed
fat.
a shovel
Sigma?
is probably not the answer.
The psychology that
dumbasses.
somehow would have led to this guy thinking.
Oh my. Is that Giga Chad? What the hell is that?
He needs a jaw implant or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot Zac Efron. It's so sad that Zac Efron did this to himself.
I can't even fathom
Holy
it.
jaw day
Self-improvement
every day.
can absolutely go too far.
We aren't just talking Greek statue physiques. That was passed long ago. From facial aesthetics to height and muscle definition, some of the methods men are using to achieve such ideals
Giga Chad is
you
real.
might find disturbing.
Starving for perfection?
That
What?
smile you see is from a man who just had his bone shattered in a surgery to add 2 inches to his height. A painful procedure that more and more men are getting. Although
Okay, bruh. And you know what? I think this is actually gonna be so normalized. I understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect all my short kings out there, but it should never be this bad. I just imagine one day they're just gonna be walking one day, and then their shit is just gonna fold in half, and then it's over for them.
though Mukesh recorded the physical
Only 2 inches, brother. I swear there was some dude that got like 6 or something, and it went viral. He got like 6 inches. He went from like 5'4" to like 6 foot.
pain to 9 out of 10.
I'm
He
5'4"
stated
and I ain't
it was
doing
less
that.
than the emotional pain he felt when people mocked him for his height.
We'll get rid of those love handles too.
It's
Other
kind
men
of sad, like dudes have to do this.
are
That's
getting
kinda tough.
abdominal implants with
What? How? How is this possible? Ugh. What do they put in there?
some injecting oil
Looks
into their
unnatural.
muscles.
Okay, this is just disgusting.
Each year, over 2 million Americans have cosmetic surgery, a number that's
Oh my
rising,
God.
with many trying to achieve an instant boost in muscularity.
Total spent on my body modifications is $950,000 US.
Now, people can do as they please, but for many, one cycle or surgery is never enough. Bigorexia is a dysmorphia people have, where they never see
these people like
themselves as muscular enough.
Really, I'm very curious as to why my waist is thicker than usual. Upper chest needs work. Why is my waist so thick? My arms just aren't big enough in comparison to my chest.
Did this dude get surgery?
My back.
Yikes.
Of course, this can lead them down a path of steroid abuse.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, no normal person is getting this. No normal person.
When I was 15, I did something crazy that changed my life forever.
And with the rise of steroid-like compounds readily available to buy on the internet, many teenagers
15? You're taking roids at 15? That's sad.
are shutting down their hormones for a more muscular physique.
Do I take any supplements as a 15-year-old bodybuilder? Yes, let me show you what to take.
I'm currently on 15 milligrams a day of RAG 140, so 25 milligrams a day of MK677.
You might argue,
Bro, you haven't even finished puberty.
these people are just morons.
It looks weird.
However, some of the methods used in Hollywood are also questionable.
Hollywood's just different. Hollywood is just...
So
They
much
don't even be looking good. Like, I don't know why they care so much about plastic surgery. A lot of times they don't even be looking good.
chicken breast. The hardest
Not
part about
even
it was
done
actually
growing?
chewing it all. So I would just put it into a blender, blend it all up, and just drink chicken.
In fact, to
Ew, what?
So I would just put it into a blender, blend it all up, and just drink chicken.
That's so disgusting. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, see, I could stick to the bulk, but not to that level. Not to that level.
In fact,
I'm
to
gagging.
achieve his physique in Baywatch, Zac Efron was also taking powerful diuretics to dry himself out.
When I was done with that movie, I don't ever want to be in that good a shape again.
Really?
I don't think it's surprising.
No, he's in a different level of shape. Like, y'all see this, right? You can literally point out every single ab. Like, you can point out his oblique, every single oblique right there. That's just not even fun to keep up with.
That many people struggle with disordered eating habits, like Freddie Flintoff, who
fucking
developed
lads.
bulimia.
I became known as a fat cricketer, really. That's when I started doing it. You put your
Abs
fingers
got
down
abs.
your throat. As you gag, you bite into your hand so hard. The wrenching to get it out. It's not right, is it? I know it's not right, but I can't say for sure that this is going to stop.
If you can look past the airbrush marketing and Hollywood magic, eating and exercise disorders amongst celebrities are everywhere.
So if I'm gonna get a girlfriend, I gotta have a six-pack. And so I thought that if I didn't eat anything, well, I wouldn't get any fat. And then if I worked out a ton, I would get big and muscular.
Meanwhile, some of the big
I used to kind of think that, like, I was like, damn. Like, when I lose weight and shit, I'm gonna get girls and stuff, like, and I'm not gonna lie, wait, it actually did help. So I actually can't relate to this, damn. But everything else, other than that, you know, if you're already, I guess, in well shape, there's basically nothing you can do.
and other deceptive practices to
Losing
stand
weight
out
is
on
actually
social
risk.
media.
Here in the Western cultures, there has
Only
always
works for
been a
fat people,
tradition
yeah,
of
pretty much.
muscularity, but in the last several decades, this emphasis on male muscularity seems to have accelerated.
No matter where you look, this can be seen.
Look at his chest size, bruh. That's a whole titty right there. I seen girls with smaller titties than this man.
Yet, nobody wants to admit it.
Or
So,
did I come back to?
where could this change be coming from? And
Let's
what
see.
could be driving it?
Let's go. Put a bra on.
Over time, Hollywood portrayal of the ideal man seems to be getting more and more muscular.
So when I got to Orange is the New Black for the first shirtless scene, I definitely did some unhealthy crash dieting. And being in TV long enough, I'll tell you this is something that almost all actors and actresses do for these shirtless scenes.
They often achieve their physiques through aggressive crash dieting at the expense of their physical health to meet Hollywood's demands.
It's a couple hours a day, and it was brutal. The tricky part was eating.
The same occurs in Bollywood.
So putting on the weight was fun. I could eat and drink whatever I wanted and have a great time. And I had a ball. I have to
The
say I
Rock
had a
has
ball.
been like that, to be
But it was
honest.
also most uncomfortable.
I think, has The Rock admitted he's on some shit? I think that's why people are mad at The Rock. People don't like The Rock because he hasn't admitted, like, he might be on something. I don't really know. This is all speculation, by the way. You know, conspiracy theory, rumor. Just need to put that out there. But everybody's, like, mad because they're like, The Rock needs to admit he's on something. Maybe he will. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Can't exactly say.
Even my wrestling training was
Steroids?
affected because I was carrying so much weight that I couldn't really move fast enough.
This was the silver era of bodybuilding. This is the gold era. And this is today, with many bodybuilders displaying bubble gut.
You're ripped, you're
Oh my
huge,
God.
you look fantastic.
No stomach, no nothing, no problem.
Nah, the Arnold Schwarzenegger era was definitely better.
Because people do not come to a show
Bro was in
to see
WWE.
bellies. And if they want to do
Actually,
that,
yeah, everybody in WWE, like, they're insanely. I say like 99% of them are awesome.
they go to maternity ward or something like that, and they can
You used to use steroids like a
supplant their
decade ago?
stomachs there.
Columboism is a side effect of heavy steroid usage.
I'm not talking about my belly.
Like, he doesn't even sound like he can breathe.
Probably heavy
Y'all
steroid
hear that?
usage.
I'm not talking about my belly.
Y'all know how pugs are like basically built to not breathe because like so much inbreeding? It's pretty much how he sounds. He's like, my belly. That's what it sounds like.
Probably don't need to tell you, a similar physical progression can be seen in reality TV.
Bro's holding his
Seriously?
breath.
It's like you're photoshopped.
This is Jason Momoa, Aquaman. His physique, labelled as a dad bod. Same thing for an
What? This is a dad bod? Hold up.
Aquaman. His physique, labelled as a dad bod.
Jason Momoa got body shamed for having a dad bod? Bro, it's so over. It's so over. If that's a dad bod, it's over. It's over.
Same thing
It's probably most likely it's probably just like a couple annoying bitches on Twitter that said, "Oh my god, I love Jason Momoa's dad bod." Meanwhile, this man works out like 5 hours a day, has like a whole team behind him.
for an off-season bodybuilder, Chris Bumstead.
Can you
Wish I
rate
looked
this
at it
guy
like him?
specifically, then?
Can't see him.
Oh my god, dad bod.
Part of me wants to put
Bro,
these
do they know what a dad bod looks like? A dad bod is full gut out beer belly. That's a dad bod.
warped ideals down to improving knowledge, resources,
They ain't even
and just
in
a
it
natural result of increased competition. But the rise of cosmetic drugs, technology to manipulate videos, and the super competitive social media environment where people only post their highlight reels, it can be difficult to separate social media from reality. But others have
I mean, he still looks good. Hold up. So this was him like flexing.
difficult to separate social
He
media
does look very okay. His veins are popping. He has a pump. You can tell.
from reality.
Still looks like good, bro.
But others have argued there's a darker side. You see, some people profit immensely off these warped ideals. An invisible hand. Sounds very tinfoil hat, but to understand this perspective, we need to go deeper. To the man who wrote the book on propaganda and shaped the world of marketing as we know it.
What the hell? Sketchy.
1920, women didn't smoke.
Missing an eye.
It was extremely taboo, a masculine thing to do.
There's a taboo by men that does not permit women to smoke, either in public or even at home.
Really? Damn.
Of course, the tobacco industry wasn't happy
Actually, that kind of is. If this is in the 50s, yeah, that makes sense.
missing out on 50% of potential customers. Everything they tried to do to appeal to the female demographic failed. They simply wouldn't buy based on rational reasons presented. The stigma was too much to overcome. When along came the young marketer, Edward Bernays, he had a secret weapon. Knowledge passed down by his notable uncle, the father of psychoanalysis. Sigmund Freud believed that much of human decision-making was driven by unconscious and irrational impulses, often resulting in excess and overcompensation. Bernays decided to apply his uncle's theories to marketing. He didn't need to appeal to the individual woman and the rational benefits of smoking. He needed to completely reshape the cultural perception of smoking. So he hired a group of women
So he basically just figured out like he can just market to women instead.
big event. Told them to all light up cigarettes,
W-man
with
research.
photographers ready to take photos of them. These ladies weren't just lighting cigarettes, but torches of freedom, demonstrating their ability to assert their independence. He had staged a political protest to invoke the right emotions in the woman.
Next morning, there wasn't a newspaper in the United States, even the New York Times had a front page story, "Debutantes light torches of freedom."
When was this? Damn, this wasn't even that long ago. That just goes to show like this is so up.
To protest man's inhumanity to women by a taboo against smoking.
It worked.
Though. They were hard.
Bernays would go on to use trick after trick after trick in the marketing and political world. He wrote the book on propaganda and set the path of much of the advertising you see today, with companies hiring psychoanalysts to capitalize on this new approach to marketing, a shift from need to
even a century
desire
ago.
in a post-war America.
Modern man quite often tries to work off his frustrations by spending on self-gratification. Modern man is eternally ready to fill out his self-image by purchasing products which complement it.
And what better way to improve one's self-image than through your own body? Vogue magazine invented cellulite, a perfectly normal thing, turned into a condition. Marketers went hard, tapping into the insecurities of women, driving the massive growth of the beauty industry. Buy this to be good enough was an extremely powerful message.
Is it wrong to give...
What is this? Phentermine hydrochloride? Yeah, just off the name, whoever's taking this, you're probably dead.
people what they want by taking away their defenses?
But much like
I don't like that old dude. Why is he saying stuff like that?
cigarettes, marketers realize they're missing 50% of their potential customers. Only this time, it was the men.
I'm very confused. What's going on? Why am I seeing a bunch of dudes junks in my face? What's going on? Zesty? What's going on, bro? What's going on with the video? I kind of like the explanation in the beginning. What's happening? I'm scared. Get the hell out of that Zesty Italian.
Much like with the creative marketing of lung cancer sticks, this is not always in your best interest. And after many iterations, these standards, what people want, has become more and more unrealistic.
Don't look at me like that!
Lives or dies by its commercial success, and insecurity sells. The human brain has evolved over millions of years and isn't built to deal with the rapid rise of the internet. Whether intentional or not, the display of unrealistic and deceptive ideals in the media exploits our cognitive...
Okay, but who is really falling for like this? Like, you really think as a guy you're ever going to look like this without being on some shit? Come on.
And deceptive ideals in the media exploits
Especially having a job, you have to pay for things. Think you're ever gonna have time to do this? Most likely not.
cognitive biases, often to the detriment of both mental and physical health. It's why some of the most mainstream fitness advice is the least effective.
I don't know who still needs to hear this, but you do not target fat around your stomach with specific exercises.
Oh yeah, nah, you cannot spot reduce, bro. That's like the I used to think that for a while because even me, I still have love handles. For y'all that don't know, it's like sides, and no matter what I do, it just never goes away. Can't specifically work out an area for it to like go away, fat to go away. You just have to lose weight.
Oh, let's ask the average person what they think.
Why you add to his
Let's
junk?
stop asking the average person what they... Do you know how f***ing stupid the average person is?
This is known as the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people with low experience in an area tend to overestimate their ability or knowledge. Regardless of how smart you are, if you're part of the human species, you're susceptible to your
Why have I never seen an image of Einstein in color?
cognitive biases being exploited.
So true, I'm so
Is
stupid.
he smart? No, he's a freaking good-looking dude, okay? And he's making extremely large amounts of money by saying stupid things that don't make any sense, but you look at him and you're like, holy crap, he looks amazing. I'm gonna do what he's doing.
This is the halo effect, where people who are considered attractive tend to be rated higher on other positive traits as well.
I mean, that's just called pretty privilege.
Look at this podcast here.
Ain't nothing you can do.
cheap shit, Joe?
No, that's the shit, bro.
You see that curtain down the back?
Fats and meats and never eating carbs.
But the way that he's tried to mimic.
Is this a fake Joe Rogan intimidator? What are you doing? Do this one simple quiz to reveal your body. You didn't even type the punctuation out right. What is this?
Guest position on Joe Rogan. You fucking piece of shit.
Joe
Social proof is another, where simply a large following can make a person more trustworthy.
He's all over YouTube ads? Yeah, this is the time I'm thankful where I have premium.
By presenting a certain body type or standard as the norm, marketers create a reference point that influences our...
Oh, bro, that's Lil Nas X? Yo, come on. Why'd they show me? Why is this video so focused on showing me dudes' junks? I'm not trying to see that.
perceptions of what is desirable.
Like, they keep showing... Why is there another shot of it? Like, goddamn, bro.
The anchoring effect.
I mean, I like the
and
point
an
he's
array
making,
of other
but damn.
blind spots is what the media taps into. Often those people on social media, in magazines and on the big screen are just cogs in the machine. At the start, this was more blatant and easier to identify.
Get the man's nips on my
Today,
face for
it's all
once.
around us, often with no escape. Don't get me wrong, I'm down for super effective marketing that helps people live healthier lives. But no other industry has such a high failure rate while being so profitable. I can't help but think back to the many people getting life-altering surgeries, developing eating disorders, and a lot of the negative side effects we haven't even discussed yet.
Well, that's definitely just Hollywood. Like, most people, I would say, don't have that problem.
Meanwhile, obesity and suicide
money.
rates are on the rise in America. And a recent poll found that 1 in 8 UK adults have suicidal thoughts related to body image.
Damn.
There's a very clear disconnect. In fact, a Harvard psychiatrist
just
warned
hammer
about
the
this
stomach with
over
a hammer?
20 years ago. I don't think even he realized just how serious and widespread this would become.
The Adonis complex. Talking about Drake's son?
The many problems men have with their warped physical self-perception was grouped under an umbrella by Dr. Harrison Pope, the Adonis complex. Adonis was half man, half god, according to Greek mythology. Visual perfection, the god of beauty and attraction. Dr. Pope has documented cases of men quitting prestigious jobs, people smashing their own faces with a hammer to qualify for plastic surgery, and others dying from disordered diet and exercise regimens. Although these are extreme examples, this was over 20 years ago, and we've seen many more cases since. Pope suspects unrealistic standards driven by the media is what's fueled the rise of the Adonis complex.
Yes, I've done steroids.
But here's the catch.
Okay, bro. Okay, let me rewind this.
Yes.
I'm really just thinking, like, the amount of people that actually thought this man wasn't on some type of steroids. Like, ever since he made this video, I haven't seen a single peep of him on social media.
Done steroids.
I can't believe there's dudes that actually thought he was real.
But here's the
I guarantee The Rock, exact same, like, it's gonna be the same video 10 years later.
catch. When beauty is so subjective, the ideals so extreme,
dying last time I
the
checked.
effects are fatal.
Damn.
Today's children are growing up with the internet as a constant presence in their lives, with little knowledge of a world without it. And the harmful effects of unrealistic body standards are evident through the growing list of casualties.
The consequences.
I'm a 14-year-old and I'm thinking about taking 50 milligrams of Deca per week for 4 weeks. I know about the side effects on adults, but not in teens. Is there any side
So, like, the dudes that write these type of things, like, they have to be at the worst point of their life. They have to, I'm trying to think, they can't just be motivated by girls looking at them or something like that, like wanting girls to want them or some shit. Because that's always, when you're working out, whether you're big or small, you want to get big, whatever. At first, bro, most likely, especially if you're a guy, you're like, damn. Yeah, I want to get some girls, bro. But, like, after a while, it goes away. So it can't just be that. It has to be something different.
effects I should know? I'm a 16-year-old boy,
I overthink
currently
as well, but I
undergoing
never thought of
cosmetic
doing
limb
this.
lengthening surgery. I don't think I know what's best for me yet.
16, bro?
Currently undergoing cosmetic limb
At least wait 2
surgery.
years.
I don't think I know what's best for me yet, but I absolutely cannot see myself regretting this decision. Sometimes unorthodox and drastic solutions are the best ones. I'm 15
Okay, I
years
can understand you saying that if you're like 5 foot though.
old and recently
That's
found out
actually
about
just midget height,
SARMs.
5 foot.
My goal is to gain more
That's
muscle
terrible.
and get leaner.
As a dude, that's terrible.
I'm 5'11" and 145 pounds currently. My main concern is
Okay.
whether or not I should take Ligandrol,
What
considering
the hell is that? That sounds like a goddamn computer monitor.
age. These are just a few people on public forums about to make life-altering decisions,
5'11"
with many
lucky.
going through with it.
So yeah, I decided to start training.
Whoa, dude. What did you just say?
We're witnessing extremely young kids take puberty-altering performance-enhancing drugs, with parents suspected to be giving it to their children as young as 6 for a chance to make it in Hollywood.
There's not many.
Oh my god! Nah, this
Children
kid.
as young as 6 for a chance to make it in Hollywood.
Wouldn't this, if this kid took it, wouldn't he just die? I think he was talking about like the 13 and 14. Because you have to be a certain age. Like, kids can't take certain things until like past the age of 13.
There's not many drug
OD,
use or abuse
yeah.
issues where you get complimented so much.
I mean, as a kid, that physique is possible. Because like as a kid, bro, you're like, what, 80 pounds or something like that.
And even people trying to do things more naturally are
So I
suffering.
don't think the kids on
I look like
steroids.
complete rubbish, right? When you train every
Appreciate it,
single day
hybrid.
for like 2 hours, do a load of steps, get like 4 hours sleep, you have no team to support you, and everything is being done just by you, it takes its toll.
In life, there is this feeling that we all live with inadequacy.
Wait, I don't know if y'all saw that. This was his video. I think this kid's video. Funeral. What? That's actually sad.
Feeling that we all live with inadequacy. There is this call to achieve and to go beyond all expectations, to outperform other people, to measure oneself against.
So he did it to himself, or was it side effects? I'm assuming. Was the kid talking about taking some type of drug? I'm assuming the kid was probably taking something. Yeah, I'm assuming it was probably.
Panoply of influencers.
If it wasn't, that would just be up to put it here. Like he died from something different, and then he just put it here. That'd be fun.
Gurus to work ridiculously long hours.
Scott was one of the more wholesome fitness YouTubers.
Okay.
Doing much of the things we see Hollywood boast about. Yet, it seems to have contributed to his early death.
But I've set it up, you're gonna think I'm gonna blow up. Oh, shit.
I remember seeing a 19-year-old die of a heart attack in the local paper. 4 different steroids were found in his system, with a suspected enlarged heart.
7-foot teenage bodybuilder who wanted to be the new Dwayne The Rock Johnson dies after workout.
A contributing factor. Similarly
Oh my
to
God.
bodybuilder Dallas McCarver, who collapsed on stage, recovered, and sadly passed away with a heart almost 3 times the size it should have been.
A lot of people are speculating how much testosterone was this guy actually injecting to get a 55,000 nanogram per deciliter total T.
There's tributes on YouTube for all of the bodybuilders who pass away. There's
36 bodybuilders passed away in 2022? Bro, that's Call of Duty numbers. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I'm getting too fit. I'm getting way too fit. That shit will kill you.
tributes on YouTube for all of the bodybuilders who pass away. Each year, the age is getting lower.
Someone is literally going to have
They're
to
all gonna
die on
pack up.
stage before something changes in bodybuilding.
Maybe these are extreme cases.
And it probably
but if you
will
actually
happen.
listen to what
It's
the
a
very
sad thing.
celebrities many look up to are saying, a very different side gets presented.
It's hard to look like, even if you do work out, to be that
be
kind
that
of in
kind of
shape
tone.
it's not natural.
The way they achieve their
not.
rapid transformations is often highly unsustainable.
For guys, that's unrealistic, I'm telling you.
Zac Efron actually went through a phase of depression and insomnia after his brutal drug-assisted Crash Baywatch regimen. Channing Tatum, Luke Jackson, Ed Sheeran, Tyson
Excess of
Fury
everything is
developed
dangerous
eating
after all.
disorders and are warned about their unsustainable practices.
I started noticing it for the first time when I just started rebelling against a gym.
And these people have the top coaches and doctors at their side.
Truly, I don't know how
You
people.
think you have a body of a bodybuilder? Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, anybody can have a body of a bodybuilder, but, you know, if I inject like 3 pounds of steroids every month or 2 months, then I probably could. Y'all see me on here, like, y'all see how I'm taking up half of the webcam right now? Yeah, it would be like pure muscle, and I'd be taking up like almost all of it.
People that work a 9 to 5 actually stay in shape because it's my full-time job and I can barely do it.
When studies are suggesting the majority of men are now displaying signs of body dysmorphic disorder, it's an issue that's hard to ignore. But because of a stigma, speaking about this, seeking help, or even thinking about it is seen as weak, with many willing to end their lives or pin themselves because help isn't as macho. And even those who look the best aren't immune to this, because everything is subjective.
Bro, you're always gonna want to feel like bigger, no matter how much you lose weight. You're always gonna see somebody that's better than you, and that's the thing.
Normal, reasonable human.
Before, in the past, you wouldn't see somebody that was like bigger than you usually. It would be like, let's say your friends. Maybe your friend would be bigger or somebody else, but it would be like people in a circle. But because of the internet, you're seeing somebody like bigger than you.
Human being with like an acceptable amount of like muscle tone, right? But still in my head, there was like this crazy just distortion, body dysmorphia.
This doesn't mean you shouldn't find people in great shape motivating.
Baki
Just that
crazy.
even your
Yeah, don't compare Baki to.
favorite
Please do not
idols
compare
get older
Baki.
and struggle with these things. Yet, it doesn't get much coverage because it's not as glamorous.
When I look in the mirror, I throw up. And this is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Resistance training and having high goals isn't inherently pathological. I have respect for anyone who achieves an impressive body transformation,
That shit all
especially if done
unrealistic.
honestly. However, unrealistic body standards can have deadly consequences, regardless of where you think this stems from. Many point to Hollywood actors, supplement companies, dolls and clothing companies. I get why some people want to see the fitness industry burn to the ground. But pitchforking individuals and stealing kids' Power Rangers probably isn't the answer.
It's just a doll. It's just a stupid little plastic doll.
Nor is polarizing people with men or women have it worse arguments. There is no them and us. The market decides what sticks, so mass
No,
awareness.
like realistically, bro. That's why I said that Billie Eilish statement was dumb as shit. Bro, men have bad body standards that some women will look at, and women do, bro. Where men look at it differently. Like that's why it was a dumbass statement she made.
This is a big part of the solution. You vote with your money and attention. This isn't necessarily better than this, nor is this than this, and definitely not this or this. It's up to you to discover what you really want, and not have others decide this for you. Dr. Pope suggests the following as potential outlets if you get caught up. Personally, I still go to the gym. While I'll never look crazy, it's been very satisfying to get closer to a goal that I had as a kid.
Bro, what the hell? This is him? Damn, bro. Nah, he looks good, like no gay shit.
Especially considering I don't think it's an unhealthy obsession anymore.
What the hell?
Ironically, with progress being
That's
the
natural?
best, once I chilled
Bro, a
out
lot of people would be fine with that.
and focused on other things. I realized the hard way that looking good means nothing if you don't feel good. If you ever tried to get in shape, please understand this.
Shredded?
It's all I'm trying to
That's
get across
natural.
in the
No,
video.
that's nice.
I don't often ask, but sharing this video wherever you can would really help a lot. Self-improvement is supposed to enhance yourself as a person, not replace yourself. So, the perfect male
That's a
physique,
good point.
based on the evidence,
Because a lot of people do like have an image in mind what they want to look like, but you should just be self-improving to look better in or look better for yourself and in life.
it never existed. It's what you believe it is. I just hope trying to get there for you isn't as deadly as it's been for so many people. Hey everyone.
Okay, that was actually a good video. I like that. In conclusion, yeah, Billie Eilish is dumb as, you know, unrealistic body standards for all the dudes out there, bruh. I don't know. Let me give a recommendation to the tubby dudes. You know, no matter how many girls you see, you know, oh my god, I love dad bods, this and that. My nigga, it's not true, bruh. You just gotta work out, my guy. But at the same time, work out with like yourself in mind. Like anybody here, really. You just gotta work out with you wanting to improve yourself. You're not trying to be somebody else. You're going to be yourself, and you're going to be improved and look better. So yeah, that's really it. Join the Discord if you're watching this. Make sure to join it. You know more people, and yeah.